Hey guys, and welcome back to Next Gen Gaming YouTube channel. I am Death Dorks, and with me is...
Well, hey everybody, it's your boy Pyrophobic Zero, Pyro Life Zero. You can just call me Pyro, and we're reacting to some Remnant 2 trailers.
Yeah, we decided we were going to watch some trailers for Remnant 2. We'll be watching the introduction to the world of Remnant, and then we're going to be watching some of the archetypes, and then we're going to watch some of the little clips about the world of Remnant.
Yeah, this is this is all just to help us build up anticipation for the game releasing next week. It's just we're both super excited about it, and just like I know some people in our Discord already have it pre-ordered, and from what we've heard, the game's already looking like a banger. So just like, yeah,
yeah. So we're both super excited. So we just want to watch some trailers. And continue to get more hyped. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start off with the introduction to the world of Remnant.
Ooh.
Humanity's
Of course he's back.
For knowledge led to our
the deadbeat dad.
triumph
The deadbeat dad. He never died.
and our ultimate downfall.
Boltons.
Yeah, World 13 actually looks really
We
rough
opened
now.
the door to
Whoa.
worlds beyond our comprehension.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
from that door, an unimaginable evil called the Root slipped through
Jesus.
and destroyed everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Honestly, one of the most accurate things that people say about this game is that it's Dark Souls with guns.
Bought ourselves some time.
And I can feel that.
We rebuilt as best we could. Licked our wounds,
Look at it!
forged a path forward, step
Hey,
by
my
step.
tooth!
But our time is running out. Everything is prey to the Root, and as long as they exist, we will always be hunted. That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds. And
Ooh.
stop the Root once and for all. To survive, you'll need to push every skill you've got to its limit. But we don't
course.
just need you to survive. We need you to prevail.
Ooh.
Use whatever gear you can find. Modify your weapons with what you can scrounge up.
Oh,
from your trap.
nice.
Be smart.
I miss this game so much.
Yeah.
We're counting on you, traveler. Stop
Ooh.
this infestation before it extinguishes the
It
last
looks so
flickering
beautiful,
flame
though.
of
It really does. I wonder where his daughter is.
Well, let's just say failure isn't an option. Our
Ooh.
future
Oh.
is in your hands now.
Okay, these grabs look vicious.
Yeah, they
Everything
do.
we know and love will fall to ash.
Alright. Well, you can wishlist now or you can pre-order now. Okay, so what do we think about that?
Honestly, it's looks like I said, it's like a lot of people compare it, say it's Dark Souls with guns, and I honestly can't unsee that because it's like most of those levels look like they were ripped straight from Dark Souls. Like we just went to Anne Orlando to went from Anne Orlando to the Undead Asylum to the freaking to Castle Canehurst, and just like, yeah, I'm just like, okay, this is nostalgic and brand new, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be really awesome. I'm super excited for it. Like you said, like it looks gorgeous. It looks so beautiful, and I do kind of wonder, like, where, you know, I guess from what we did, kind of how this like meshes in. Like, is his daughter still around? Like,
are we gonna be the same people as we were in Remnant 1, or are we just gonna be a new band of dudes?
also, why didn't he come back when we found him? Why are you coming back now?
No, he did come back after we found him, remember?
Oh yeah, he did, right at the end.
Yeah, but you remember the story didn't really change because they never said anything.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
interesting.
yeah. So super excited, like super excited to see how the story itself progresses. And just like, oh my god, is what's her name still gonna be there? McCabe?
Oh,
I
God.
think.
Don't do that.
Is she still gonna be bitter, or is she just gonna be a lot nicer now?
I don't. I feel like she's gonna still be bitter. Not even gonna hold you.
Oh, they might just keep her bitter as a fan favorite.
She's not a fan favorite. She's a
Oh, come
fan
on,
hindrance.
I mean, the fan base does not like her, but that's her part of her charm. Is
I
that
sure don't.
we all can collectively say "F you, McCabe."
Jesus. Rue McCabe, man. God. Okay, well, that's our intro into seeing the game and how beautiful it is and whatnot. And so now we're gonna actually watch the official overview trailer. What the hell?
Yeah, we fighting. We fight.
Oh!
Oh!
In Remnant 2, players must survive the odds to save humanity from
What the
total
hell?
annihilation.
We're just going all over the place. No, this is into the
Encounter
like
otherworldly threats.
multiverse of madness.
Familiar
The game.
faces,
Oh my god.
and epic showdowns with relentless enemies to put their skills to the
Dog.
test.
Flame Bay?
Despite
wow.
humanity's tentative foothold on Earth, the threat of the root remains. Players must use world stones to travel to and explore hostile
That looks painful to touch.
These include
Yeah.
Geisha's corrupted jungles and mysterious ziggurats,
Whoa.
Blossom's towering cathedrals and ramshackle villages, and Nerud's forsaken surface and derelict stations. In Remnant 2, staying
Oh,
on the
Nerud.
route is
That's what it's
essential.
called.
You're rude.
Players must sprint out of enemy fire, dodge devastating attacks, and use the environment to their advantage.
It looks like you're jumping
Study
from Game
enemy
of Thrones,
behavior
Lord of the
and
Rings to
discover their
Firefly.
weaknesses to secure victory. The path
Ooh.
forward is unforgiving.
You are dead.
Players will
You
need
are
working
dead.
their wits to make it back to the fight.
Woo! What are these automatons?
Exploring the worlds of Remnant 2 requires keen perception to secure invaluable resources.
Yeah.
Players must use consumables
Butt
to
tubes.
improve combat
Yeah, my tooth
or
tonic.
cure status effects.
Oh, yeah, oat skin. Or oil skin.
Reveal hidden secrets
Oh.
to discover powerful artifacts.
Oh, they're bringing the crossbow back? Sweet.
And gather crafting materials to enhance their arsenal. The key to success is preparation. Gear up to
Is
tackle
there a man
any
over there?
obstacle.
Nah, it's just all metal.
Exotic firepower awaits.
Oh, we got
From
both.
ancient armaments
Yeah.
to alien creations.
Plasma cutter.
Oh wow.
Players can get up close and personal. with
Ooh, look at that
melee
flail.
weapons Like staves and swords.
Oh, nice.
Use heavy armor.
Hopefully
for
they,
tanking
like,
or
they
take a more agile approach.
fixed up melee a little bit to add, like, more
Accessories can be
like,
mixed
add
and matched
blocking
for
or make it
powerful
more-
combat bonuses.
chunky, I guess.
And gear can be crafted and upgraded to
Hey!
suit many playstyles.
Oh, McCabe,
Versatility
Ava
is the
McCabe.
key. Players can face dangers head-on, take threats out from a distance, or bring a faithful friend along for the ride.
Oh, McCabe.
Whatever the
Doggo.
playstyle, archetypes provide the right tools for the job. And each archetype has unique perks
The
and skills
Challenger,
to
oh my
gain the
God.
advantage.
Challenger is like, I want all the
To
smoke.
survive, choose wisely and find the best combination. Players can either face the fight alone or team up for maximum effect.
Swinging
Whether
my
solo or
chain.
co-op, the entire story can be experienced
Whoa.
as 1, 2, or 3 players.
Well,
Players
four with
can
the
set
dog.
their own difficulty for an authentic Remnant experience or a truly apocalyptic challenge.
We already
Each
know what
campaign
chat's gonna
is
make us play
dynamically
first.
generated,
God ain't
so
making us do
players will
shit.
find fresh encounters every time they play. Unimaginable worlds, unrelenting odds, Remnant 2.
Jeez. jeez.
All right.
At least we're seeing old characters come back. I kind of find it funny that we're seeing an older McCabe.
I'm sad to see that we're seeing an older McCabe.
Hey, maybe she's old and less grouchy.
I mean, I hope so. I'm really hoping she's not as annoying. I hope she is not as grouchy and annoying.
We're all prepared for the ugh.
Yeah. You again. What do you want? And with that in mind, though, we should all be prepared for me to be pissed all the time with her constant bickering. So.
No, just like
Like Yarnum. There was like a scene in there that looked like Yarnum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's jumping from just multiple. It's like jumping from multiple Souls games, and then you see the random Deep Space Nine episode.
Yeah, the random episode where they went to space.
Yeah, the random one where they went to the future to fight the robots.
God.
You know, because they're fighting, like, you know, Lord of the Rings-esque Warg Beast. We're fighting, you know, Dark Souls bosses, Yarnum Beast, and then robots.
Yeah, like...
And you're just like...
That's gonna be... I mean, it's gonna be really cool to see, like, how they've... I mean, like I said, like we've said, the world just looks beautiful. So it's gonna be really interesting to see them step into a bunch of different genres with Remnant. But...
Yeah, but it's just like, we're probably gonna get a deeper look with the world trailers, but just like...
Well, what I even like about that is the fact that with this deeper look we're gonna get with the world trailers, we're, like, even though it's, like, teasing, I feel like they're gonna show us some of the bosses, but we're not gonna see all the bosses. And, you know, like, with every role you get, you're going against something different.
Oh, right. Like, speaking of which, with that, they've completely overhauled that entire system to where it's not just the worlds that get changed, but the story changes too.
Oh.
Yeah, so just like, and they said that throughout, from the start to finish, you could play the whole thing co-op. And I'm just like, bless. That is, like, more games need to do that. Because it's like, nobody wants to play sections of a game with their friends. We want to play through the whole game with our friends.
Yeah, because I think in the first one, no, we got to finish. We got to do the boss together, but we didn't get to start on, like, when we, like, crash landed together. We had to, like, fight our way to the thing before we got to get together, right?
Yeah, it is like, I think that still applies. They're just like, but they're saying, like, throughout, like, because they said that the game's story is also randomly generated. So depending on which maps you go to first, that's how the story is going to play out for you. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
You're just like, but also, another random tidbit. Yeah, armor skills are no longer a thing.
What do you mean armor skills aren't a thing anymore?
Like, they've reworked the deck system from what I've heard. From what I've heard, I'm not the final definitive person on this, but from what I've heard, they've reworked their entire, like, skill system.
Yeah.
To where just, like, you can pretty much, any piece of armor you find, you can just wear it. Like, you don't need to, like, oh, I need to wear this set of armor to get this skill. What you mean this. Yeah, you can just kind of wear whatever you want. And I'm just like, please. Like, please do that.
Yeah.
Because just like, because one of the most important things about, you know, playing a game is also fashion. Either you have, like, if you give me loot, I want fashion, I want drip. You know what I mean?
I want to be dripped in the sauce.
Yeah, I can say the same thing.
Oh, I didn't realize. Sorry, I'm seeing through the trailer again. The chick that we helped at the end of the was it the end of the game? Right at the end? No, the end of the DLC. She's back.
Oh, the child?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it like something 3, 4, 4 something?
We helped her with like the giant thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's back.
Just like, oh, that's cool. They're just like, but just like, yeah, like with Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter World Iceborne, where they added in like G-rank transmogs, it's like, or high rank plus transmogs. It just like, it was a godsend for me and my friends. And it's like, because we were just kind of like, okay, now we can actually look how we want to look and actually just deck ourselves out, and we don't have to look like a posh, like we just rolled around in the clearance section of a fucking of a store.
Yeah, so I mean, this is gonna be really cool. I'm really excited. And this was like a really cool like look at the game. But yeah, so that'll do it for this video. So we're gonna go ahead and hop over next to the archetypes. We'll see you there.
In Remnant 2, you'll often find yourself in dangerous combat scenarios. When you want to stare death directly in the face and laugh, it's time for the Challenger. This is Tragic from Gunfire, bringing in another archetype breakdown. The Challenger is the close to mid-range destroyer. They intimidate their enemies with their mere presence and administer brutal damage to anyone foolish enough to cross their path. Their perks are designed around dealing heavy damage, wearing heavy armor, and heavily reducing the damage of all nearby enemies. But wait, there's more. The key to their fearlessness is the prime perk, Die Hard. When the Challenger receives fatal damage, they pound the ground in anger and let the enemy know, not today.
Not
today. On a long
today.
cooldown, Die Hard allows the Challenger a second chance to finish the fight. And fighting is the Challenger's specialty. Their first skill, War Stomp, rattles the ground and sends a high-impact shockwave towards their foes. Multiple charges makes dealing with swarms of enemies or staggering a resilient elite light work.
Away!
Their second skill, Juggernaut, turns the Challenger into an unrelenting, unstoppable force. They take drastically reduced damage, easily brush off
that's
impacts,
even the dude
and gain a buff to movement speed, melee speed.
Yeah, this has Bloodborne written all over it. I'm so mad.
Their third skill, Rampage, creates an all-out killing machine. The Challenger immediately gains a fire rate, reload speed, and movement speed buff.
Oh god.
As they deal damage, they gain rage stats, which further increases range damage. When they've attained maximum stats, the Challenger goes berserk, which doubles all bonuses. Absolute, unadulterated destruction.
Okay,
Rounding
now
out their kit is the archetype trait, Strongback. It reduces armor encumbrance, allowing players to wear heavier armor without the weight penalty. An amazing unlock that can mesh well in any build where you want toughness and agility. Players who enjoy being in the thick of battle while overpowering any foe that steps in their path will love the Challenger. If death is the question, Challenger is the answer.
It's like, now I'm kind of like, I'm kind of in a zone of just like, okay, do I want to go Challenger or Handler? Because I know, like, you can kind of like was it multi-spec? Where you can get them, later on, like I said, I've been like listening to a lot. I haven't watched like the full-on character archetypes all the way through, but just like from what like a lot of people have been saying, it's like, oh yeah, you can like choose one class to go into and then part of another class later.
Oh, so it's making you question on which one you want to go through.
I mean, just like I could cause what I'm thinking of. And I want to do a Minion Mancer tank.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my dog, but at the same time, I am in the front lines fighting with my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And that just seems like heaven to me. I just like.
Well, then at least if you do like from what we've seen, I mean, like, and sorry, we're jumping a little ahead, because the Handler one is an archetype we'll talk about. Well, we'll watch in a second, but. The Handler's dog can do a revive on you, so you can also stomp the ground to revive yourself if you like did the Challenger. So you'd get 2 free revives, and the dog would also revive other people.
Right.
So,
just me and my war dog going into the thick of it.
Yeah, so that would be like definitely like that's a nice build for, like, I want to be, like, attacking stuff, but also, good boy.
Right.
Good boy, help me. Please, help me. I'm down. My war stomp to come back to life failed miserably.
My war stop the doggo combo is failed.
So, yeah, Challenger looks cool. It definitely does feel like
I can see you playing Challenger.
I can see that too. I can see myself playing Challenger. Like, I could see that. It looks like a really fun class. But, alright. Now we're gonna go to the next one.
Venturing into the apocalypse alone can be daunting, so bringing a friend is always a good idea.
Oh, good boy.
This is
They need to have
games.
They need to have
Introducing
skins for the dogs.
Handler.
Yeah.
In
Because I want a
Remnant 2,
corgi.
the handler and their loyal companion work together to take down the toughest enemies through cooperation and friendship. As a jack of all trades, this duo brings a bit of everything to any team. Their perks are designed for utility. They boost movement and revive speeds and allow the entire team to move swiftly as a pack. As a bonus, when the companion is near the handler, they automatically heal over time. The speed of the heal can be greatly increased by showing your friend some love. Good boy. The cornerstone of the handler's perks is the prime, Bonded. This allows the companion to automatically revive the handler with the handler's own relic. It can also be used to revive down teammates. Unlike other archetypes, the handler slots behaviors, which modify the companion and grants them unique passive buffs and activatable skills. The handler doesn't have traditional archetype skills, but instead uses commands to instruct their companion on the battlefield. With commands, you can instruct your companion to attack, call them back to your side, and even have them guard an ally. Most importantly, you can also instruct them to activate their special howls.
I like this snap.
Their first behavior, Guard Dog, passively causes the companion to draw more aggro and take less damage. Their howl greatly increases aggro generation and grants the entire team a defensive buff for a short period of time. Their second behavior, Support Dog, passively grants a heal over time to any nearby ally. Their howl boosts the effectiveness and size of the heal. Their third behavior, Attack Dog, passively increases the companion's damage. Their howl grants the entire team a damage buff. When it's time to go all out, Attack Dog is the way. Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Kinship. It reduces all friendly fire dealt and received, which works wonders for keeping everyone in the fight. It also allows players who play fast and loose with deadly explosives a bit more leeway. The companion can never truly
like, not my fault.
in combat. They'll lay down to rest until the handler has a chance to encourage them back on their feet. Come on, buddy. Players who love teamwork and want their very own loyal companion will find themselves right at home with the handler. Solo or co-op, teamwork makes the dream work.
Now I love that they say he'll lay down to rest.
Yeah, he'll lay down. Like, how strong is this? How strong is this damn dog?
Well, but just like stronger than anyone I've seen.
And just like
dog can take multiple explosions.
Not to mention the fact that just like you and like you're charging the horrors of the universe, and your dog is like, "All right, bet, let's go."
Like, is there treats?
Is there treats?
And there belly rubs? Are there pets? If so, let's go.
They're just like, now listen to me, dog. Like, we are going to fight this Cthulhu Dagon looking demon thing. Are there scritches?
Will I get scritches?
Do I get scritches? Alright, bring it on.
Yeah. Bring it on. Oh my god. Oh yeah, so one thing I was gonna say is that I didn't realize, but with this way that the handler and like the dog interact, I think they said something about you earn back hearts, or that might be the medic.
Yeah, that's the medic. It's like the dog. You can sick your dog to heal others, or your dog can heal you.
But you need so like with that, you have to be mindful of how many hearts you have, because you can definitely like be in the thick of it. Your dog go to heal someone, and you're like, oh shit, that was my last one. I didn't realize, so you've got to be more mindful.
So it's a support, not a medic.
Yeah, it's definitely a support because they're still using your hearts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was something I thought to mention.
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's definitely important to mention. Is that it's a support class, but not a medic class.
Yeah.
It is like, yeah, so just like if you're gonna be rocking with your dog, then just like you gotta be prepared, like to get beat up. You know.
Yep.
And honestly, I hope they add more archetypes with some DLC. You know.
Yeah, maybe. I can see them doing that, but it also feels like they've really rounded out all of these. So yeah, if they do add more archetypes, it'd probably be a bit of time after launch.
Oh yeah, I can see them bringing the warlock back, or just like the one that you were playing, and just like because they made the warlock kind of the fact like the medic, but just like and like this time around they could just make it an actual warlock where you're casting spells.
Yeah, they could do something like that.
Yeah, Shadow Money Wizard game.
Well, that is it for the handler archetype. Now we're gonna watch the next one.
In Remnant 2, archetypes are the foundation of every build. They're the first and most important choice when it comes to designing how you want to play. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games. Introducing the Gunslinger. When it's time to bring guns to a gunfight, it's time for the Gunslinger. They're the master of high fire rate, weapon handling, and ammo efficiency. Their role? Pure damage. The Gunslinger perks are designed around maximizing DPS. They keep the offense rolling with quick reloads, blistering weapon swaps, and constant ammo generation.
Watching this,
the
it's like they made
is the
gun, the
loaded.
class.
It automatically reloads both guns when an archetype skill is activated. In a heated battle, a well-timed skill activation keeps the lead flying. And skills are where the Gunslinger really shines. Their first skill, Quick Draw, unloads their hidden six-shooter and auto-targets nearby enemies. It's the perfect skill to leverage their prime perk. Their second skill, Sidewinder, cranks up aiming movement speed, weapon swap speed, and automatically reloads weapons when you switch to them.
Oh, wow.
When you want sustained damage while weaving in and out of incoming fire, Sidewinder is a must-have. Their third skill, Bulletstorm, makes every firearm fully automatic, boosts fire rate, and ramps up reload speed. When it comes to burst damage, Bulletstorm makes the damage
rain. I can't wait to do that dodge again.
Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Ammo Reserves. It increases total ammo capacity, so you never have to worry about running dry.
Just give them more ammo.
Great unlock for any archetype combo. Players who love gameplay with a heavy emphasis on shooting will love the Gunslinger. When it comes to overwhelming the enemy with a truckload of bullets, accept no substitute.
Yeah, because it's like it's gun the class.
It feels like the Gunslinger feels like he's like there with his six-shooter, and he just has like a bag full of bullets, just none of them organized. They're just terribly thrown in the bag, and he just reaches in, grabs a fistful of guns, smacks it at the back of the six-shooter. It somehow reloads, and it just shoots.
No, he is the epitome of that one meme. I got 80 more rounds in the 6th round.
Because it also feels like he can have it open while reloading, and it's still shooting. He's just cramming bullets.
He's just stuffing bullets.
Just stuffing bullets into the gun. God, yeah. He really is like the just keep shooting.
While you were studying the blade, he was eating an entire AK magazine and shoot at the firing range with your mom and girlfriend.
Yep, exactly. Oh my god, yeah, he definitely feels like that. He feels like he just doesn't do anything but the gun. While you were studying karate, he was studying AK-47.
AK-47. And it's like, in chat, if you get the Islander and Coda reference, cheers to you. But just like, yeah, just like, now I have another favorite, because just like, there's something just fun about just unloading a gun. Just unload all of my guns.
And like, the fact that it reloads while you're like not doing it, that's awesome.
Right. It's like, you got magic, I got magic, Avada kablam.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Yeah, he seems like fun. I don't know if I'd play him, but he does seem like a lot of fun. All right. So now we're going on to the next archetype.
The most important element of navigating the apocalypse is staying alive. And there's no better choice for keeping the squad in tip-top shape than the medic. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games, showcasing one of my favorite archetypes.
One thing about the medic I will say is that
The medic
their design
is
is kind of boring.
He looks like a nerd.
They heal more than any other archetype, and they do it much more efficiently.
They look like a World War II
Their perks are
nurse,
designed
but at the
around
same time they
keeping the
use
team in the
magic.
fight.
So I'm just
They're
kind of like,
exceptionally adept at recovering from their
It doesn't
own
feel like they're
injuries
pulling out
while
the
being
magic
resilient to interrupts during relic use. Because of this, the medic is always
I
ready
think
to
he's
help.
definitely more based in
The
realism.
cornerstone to their healing abilities is the prime.
I would like it if he pulled out
Regenerate.
syringes or
When the
something.
medic is restored
That
enough
would've
health
been
to
cool.
themselves or allies,
you know,
including companions,
still
they
dope.
regain a relic charge. Even better, both relic and skill healing contribute to regenerating. And skills are where you can really customize your recovery style. Their first skill, Wellspring, sees the medic punch a hole in the ground to generate a refreshing well of
And you
healing
get
energy.
a
It's the
LMG.
most efficient healing skill, but it's limited by its size and static nature. Their
The fact that you
second
can
skill,
jump is
Healing
also
Shield,
crazy.
Yeah.
conjures a protective barrier around all allies. While the shield's active, players constantly gain a small amount of health over time. It's a
Jeez.
great option to protect an ally dangerously low on health, but also works well to provide healing to a mobile party. Their third skill, Redemption, is the ultimate healing ability. At its core, it's a chargeable skill that applies an increasingly potent heal over time. Redemption revives all down allies and grants massive regeneration.
Redemption.
Quickly gets the team back in shape and allows them to brush off damage.
Damn.
A true Hail Mary.
Redemption.
Is the archetype trait,
You have
Triage.
been
It
redeemed.
increases healing effectiveness, which further cements the medic as the master of health recovery.
Okay, the medic
No
is the
one has
pastor
powerful
for me
heals
now.
like the medic. Players who enjoy keeping
No, the medic
their
is,
entire
"Did you
team
pray
keep
today?
fighting forward
Did you
feel
pray
right at
today?"
home with the medic. They fit in any size team and provide sustainability that no other archetype
No, it's
possesses,
a Jesus sake.
making the apocalypse a little less daunting. The rest comes down to bullets. Lots and lots of bullets. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
He is definitely the "Did you pray today?"
I don't know that one, but oh my god, that is so funny. Oh god,
You're just like
such a
bro,
nerd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just like I like his World War II aesthetic, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, I just like it would have been cooler if he would like threw down like a vial canister of healing stuff instead of just magic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because just like because if he's using magic, it'd be great if his design also showed the magical aspect, you know, like back when like in the Remnant 1 where they had the Warlock. The Warlock looked like an exorcist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just like and the fact that they started out with like a healing spell, it's like that kind of fit. So it's like, you know, just like I would have preferred that type of aesthetic, but that's just me. Otherwise, he looks fantastic, and the fact that they have a whole bunch of skills that are just pretty much, you're about to die, I got you, like angel wings, guardian angel, whatever.
I think he's definitely the character, the archetype out of the bunch that's more based in realism.
Right.
I think the fantasy aspect kind of gets lost on the medic, and I think that also comes down to like, I mean, you don't have a lot of really cool fantasy medics, you know? Like, you've got Mercy, I guess, from Overwatch, but I mean, other than that, like, there's not, like, a lot of, like, really easy to go-to fantasy ideals for the medic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for this one, it just kind of feels like, yeah, they got more based in realism about, like, you know, someone who, you know, was like a surgeon or like a nurse or something, like you said, World War II vibes.
Yeah.
And I can't really fault him on it. Like, it's really hard to play up the medic.
Yeah.
But I still think they kind of found a way to make it pretty cool.
Yeah, I was mostly just saying it's like you know, design-wise, his design just doesn't match. Like, to me, doesn't match with his abilities. They're just like, you know, that's just a nitpick. But yeah, I like the fact that, you know, Redemption is just kind of like up and at him. Just like, we're going again.
I just like the repent.
Yeah.
Like, you have been cleansed by the hands of the medic.
You have been clean.
I just, yeah, because like every time they show it, he's standing in between two people, and then he just puts up his hands like repent.
Oh my God! Wait, Medic's the prophet of Remnant.
Oh my God!
Remnant, dude.
He's like, it's Prophet Dan.
Yeah, Prophet Dan, the medic man.
Yes. Oh my God, Prophet Dan, the medic man. All right, we're going on to what might be the last one, but we're going on to the next one.
Archetypes in Remnant 2 come with their own set of unique tools designed for defeating the biggest and baddest enemies that the apocalypse has ever seen. This is Tragic from Gunfire
That
Games,
1,000 yards
introducing the final starting
you got
archetype,
trauma.
the Hunter. Always a
She's
classic,
seen some things.
the Hunter focuses on long-range, precision-based gameplay. They easily identify targets and eliminate them, often before the battle even begins.
Who's that guy in
Hunts are
particular?
designed around making every hit count and capitalizing on each opportunity, no matter how small the window. The key to their entire kit is the Prime perk, Dead to Rights. Scoring range weak spots while a Hunter skill is active extends its duration, even beyond its initial values. In addition to the Prime, the Hunter also has a unique ability called Marking. When marked, enemies can be seen through walls and are more susceptible to critical hits
That's a
from
really
the
big
entire
range.
team. Everyone eats when a Hunter's on the prowl. Their first skill, Hunter's Mark, is a tried and true fan favorite.
Oh yeah,
The
Red
Hunter
Eye,
instantly
Ace Blow.
reveals and marks all enemies in a wide range. While active, every enemy is automatically marked for the entire team. No one hides from the Hunter. Their second skill, Hunter's Focus,
My man
is a
thought he
more
was about to cook.
calculating technique.
Right.
While aiming down sights, their target will become automatically marked. If they remain focused without shooting, they gain huge bonuses to accuracy, damage,
They have
and critical
specialized.
chance. The buff remains active so long as the Hunter remains aiming. This one's personal. Their third skill, Hunter's Shroud, makes the Hunter a nearly untouchable killing machine. They instantly slip into the shadows, making it easier to avoid damage while moving. Their next attack, Drops Shroud, marks enemies within close range and
Healthy
grants
boy.
a strong range and melee damage buff. If the Hunter doesn't attack for a short duration, they instantly re-shroud. Now you see me.
That's pretty cool.
Now you're dead. Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Long Shot.
I don't know
It
why.
increases the effective range of all
I'll say it
firearms,
after.
from rifles to shotguns, and everything in between.
Ooh, nice.
Players who enjoy rewarding, precision-based gameplay will love the Hunter. Their range is unmatched, and their damage, legend.
Oh my God, I love that class. I was gonna say when she's hiding behind the thing, and he's like, "Now you see me," and now now you see me. Now you're dead. Like she takes that shot, and then the thing rears its head, and it's like Spider-Man. You see it?
No, it is
it's like shaking its little fist. It's just
No, it's like, not at all, my boy.
oh my gosh, he just shakes his fist like, "Damn you, Spider-Man!" Curses! Oh my God. But yeah, what do you think of the Hunter?
Oh, the Hunter's definitely cool. Just like, because like when I was playing like from Remnant 1, like one of the classes I like the class that I beat the game with the first time with you was a Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Then I played through with the Scrapper, or whatever they call the like the melee one. And it's like, and he wasn't as cool. But yeah, I played through with the Hunter, and the Hunter was great. And just like, just consistent fire and using the that hunting rifle was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the aesthetic. I really like the precision-based gameplay too. Like, that's what really like kept me in for Remnant. I really loved looking down sights and stuff.
Here's a question: what gun do you hope makes a comeback?
I mean, probably the one gun I kept the entire time was like. I can't remember.
I use the coach gun most of the time.
I really like the coach gun. The coach gun was really good, but I feel like the second time we played through, or maybe it was after we did like a survival one, I feel like I found like a rifle that I really liked.
Right.
But yeah, I would really love like something with long distance, something I can look down sights on. That's why I'm saying like I feel like this might be my class. I don't know. I'll have to see. 'Cause I like them. The Challenger's pretty cool. I mean, but, you know, I'm also a sucker for being a medic. I love healing. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I like the idea of also knowing everything that's everywhere.
Right.
And the fact that you can slink back into the shadows. I feel like that would be really helpful. Like
sneak attack.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that would also pair really well with the handler, though, because then you can go in the shadows and the dog's getting the aggro, and you can like kind of pick people off.
Yeah, but I don't want to just slink back in the shadows with my dog. I'm fighting up front with my dog.
Well, yeah, I know what you want. I'm just saying it would be a good combo.
Nah, you want to do that Viva La Dirt? You want to do that Viva La Dirt thing where it's like you shoot away.
Yeah. That'd be really funny. But yeah, no, I just think it would be a really cool thing, but yeah. Alright, well that was all of the archetypes and the introduction to the world of Remnant, as well as the overview trailer. We'll do the reaction to the worlds of Remnant in another video. But this was awesome. I'm just really kind of like looking at these archetypes and actually watching all the videos through. Pyro, do you know which one you think launch day you're gonna be playing?
Handler.
The handler?
No question, handler.
I'm torn. I'm torn between the handler and the challenger.
Listen, in Remnant 1, my favorite skill was summoning that dang group dog.
Not the handler. I'm torn between the challenger and the hunter. Sorry. But go on.
I say go with the challenger, because it's like one sees everything so can prepare. The other one is just prepared for everything.
Just big chunky boy, ready for anything.
Yeah. Yeah, so either you could be big chunk or eyes glow. And it's just like one of two extremes. And it's like, but just like me personally, I'm either if I'm picking a handler and if I get a chance to subclass, then I'm either going challenger and just being a minionmancer tank, or gunslinger, just high DPS with a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, gosh, all of them are really good, and all of them bring something different to the table. Like, I really like the healing abilities of the medic. But like, I don't know, if I could like either blend medic and handler, or hunter and handler, or I don't know, like, I don't know what the challenger I felt like would like mix with. Like maybe a hunter challenger, I'm not sure. But there's a lot that I could see that working with the handler, if you can subclass. There's a lot that I could see working with the handler. Because I even said challenger and handler, because the challenger can get one free revive, and like, yeah, plus that with the dog who can give you another revive and revive someone else. Like, I mean, you're gonna go through your hearts pretty quickly, but I mean, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely pretty cool. But yeah, this has been us reacting to the archetypes and the overview and the introduction to Remnant. Remnant 2 launches July 25th. We're super excited for the game. Can't wait to get our hands on it and to really dive in, roll in to whichever world we roll and die a lot. We might play on like a veteran difficulty instead of like the the start one, just because we
Yeah,
already
because
know.
we're advanced.
We're advanced. We've played Remnant 2. Look, we've played Remnant like 2-3 times so far. Once on our own, again on stream, and then we did a bunch of survivals, and then we kind of ran like some of the world with some viewers for community weeks that we've done on the stream. So we kind of know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, you know what character needs to make a return?
Who?
Sebum.
Sebum, yeah.
Yeah. Sebum needs to make a return. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I like the old man too with all his stories.
Oh, Mudtooth? Yeah, he was in camp.
Yeah, because hopefully he's still cool with the fact that we killed his son. But that neither here or there. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and definitely keep your eyes peeled for another video coming to the YouTube. Pyro and I are slowly getting back into, being on stream, and, we want to come back to YouTube as well. It's just we're trying to get settled with everything, with me being in Canada now, and Pyro being on his own, oh my god.
Yeah.
This is like, well, me being on my own too, but, this is a big shake up for us, so we're still, like, kind of working out the kinks. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Later.